What's good, guys? Organic Goose back with another pod. Javi's back on. Fucking finally.
Hello.
We missed him last week. We said he was going to make him a regular, and then he fucking skips a week. What a guy, man.
Listen, we had things pre-planned. I couldn't just bail.
Should have took her to Planned Parenthood, bro. Metal hanger.
Oh,
What are we talking about
Baseball
again?
bat.
Down the stairs.
not
Down
again.
the stairs.
Can't
Power
do that.
wash.
Tell her twice.
Mm.
He said power wash. That's crazy.
Well, you gotta scramble them eggs.
He said,
That is wild.
that might work. Don't mind these. It's a
gotta
little
think outside
demeaning,
the
but
box.
maybe we haven't figured it out. Maybe we're gonna play a game for some punishments. Hopefully, Oscar can get in front of the camera with us.
Yep.
Play some punishments for it.
First one to put their dick and not scream wins.
We should play gay chicken,
Immediately.
Gay chicken.
Theo Von style. You got some clips for us, Oscar?
What we
I
got
do.
today?
Let's get straight to it.
Today's theme is parenting.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
Great.
Bloodthirsty MILF. Oh shit.
Oh, wow.
Kill for your kid?
Would I kill for my kid?
Yeah.
Kill somebody?
Yeah.
Women.
I don't know how to answer that.
Would you kill for your child to protect them?
Oh, hell yeah.
Atta girl.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Absolutely. No. Maybe? Is that an answer? Maybe.
I'm willing to do whatever it takes as long as it's legal.
I mean, it'd take a lot. Like, that's a big thing to do. I'm not just gonna go out and randomly kill people.
Definitely.
Yeah, of course.
Wouldn't think twice.
Absolutely.
No.
I don't think I would kill for my children, but I do think I would be mouthy enough that somebody might murder me standing up for my children.
Where's the Mexican moms?
I don't know. Why that Asian lady say no like a fucking Mexican mom? Did you hear that? Was that just me?
Because her husband will probably do it.
No.
I'm killing for my kid.
Yeah.
Perfect example is Cain Velasquez for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
100%.
Like, bro, sexual abuse, first of all. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm murking somebody for that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. He did the time and now he's out. I would put myself in the same shoes, bro.
Hopefully it doesn't
Hopefully
happen,
it never
right?
happens.
Hopefully it doesn't get to
Yes.
that point.
Hopefully it
But
never
I'm with
happens.
you on that.
Yeah.
Like, that is one of the worst things you
I feel
can
like
do.
you got to, because nobody should ever bury their kid as a parent.
Mm-mm.
And like if it's something of that extremity, bro, yeah.
I'll do the time.
Yep.
I think so. But maybe it's like, maybe once they start making adult choices,
Yeah.
it's like, maybe I'm gonna rethink it. You can't be a dumbass motherfucker and expect me to kill for you.
Yeah, I guess it's circumstantial, but
For my
I-
kid,
I
for
think
my
more-
child.
Kind of on your side, too.
Yeah.
Like, there's a limit to it. Like,
Yeah.
because you can't expect, daddy and mommy to help you out the whole time.
like if they're 20 years old doing some fuck shit, yeah, bro, you on your own. Yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But
But if
adult choices,
But
adult
I think up
consequences.
until the age of 18, it's like, alright.
even 18 is a little rough because kids are kind of retarded.
It is, but that's why. Because they're stupid, it's like, okay, we're going to give you a little bit of a stretch. But
But
once
at the
you're
same
like,
time, like, you should have at least some sort of, like, right and wrong, right?
But then I feel like that also reflects on you as a parent.
For sure,
I don't think
sure.
it's the age thing. I think it's maturity for me.
You think so?
Because I'm gonna welcome my kid to stay under my roof as long as they want to. But like if you're 16 and I see that you can hold your own, I'm gonna start letting loose of the
But
rope.
the thing about maturity is like you can have a good kid and still end up in like a shitty situation.
But that can happen for anything.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like not really for me on. I'm putting it on time because then it's like depending on the situations they put themselves in.
Yeah, I'm still gonna kill.
Right.
More
I'm
of that.
still kill if I'm letting loose of the rope.
Yeah.
The rope, depending on the situation. But I think overall it's just gonna be yes for me.
Yeah.
Situational.
Almost,
I
yeah.
think it's more like, honestly, for me, it's more situational. Because, like, I can see it both ways. Even if they are being a dumbass, right? They're older, but it's a situation that, like, there's kind of no other way.
Yeah.
Then we just got to ride at that point.
Like I think to a certain extent, like it's gonna have to be a yes. Like I'm gonna have to friendly fade them after. Because like, what kind of dumbass shit are you doing, right?
Bodies in the bathroom.
Yeah, but it's like, I think I'd still have to, have
Yeah,
it
there's
back.
gonna have to be discipline. I guess it starts with the parent, but there was no situation with the question. I think it was just a general Yes or no?
I think at first it was like a little different because they didn't ask like to protect them. Because I think that's a big thing for me. Is like to protect them for sure, like hands down. But if it's me like acting for them, I think that's a little different too. You know.
That's why I feel like it's super situational.
Damn. That boy.
Big words.
Bars.
On that one. I used all my syllables on that one.
Power bars down.
Yeah.
Need a mini.
Like, because it's like, it all comes down to like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
If you did some stupid ass shit where it's like you're going looking for trouble, it's like I can't help you on that.
Well, when it goes to questions like that, my mind just goes to the worst.
Yeah.
It's like when it really comes down to it, will I kill? And
I'll Batman that shit.
Playing vengeance.
Black.
Even if he's doing some stupid shit, what I mean, what are you gonna let him die for being young and stupid? I mean, come on.
But then that's what I'm saying. It's like to a certain point, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna actually end up helping you, but you're gonna get an ass beating or something. You know what I mean? It's like they gotta learn.
And also, the situations are so sensitive.
Mic to your face, gang.
You're doing this last podcast too.
Lift it.
Come on.
Oh, he's remedial. Oh. He parks cars. All right, here we go, boy. Oh my God! No, let's go.
He parks
already. Bow. You?
It's the same thing of if you had a gun to protect your home, how would you determine that they are trying to like really like physically threaten you, or are they just trying to get money, or they're trying to get valuable objects?
Bro, are you gonna kill for your kid?
It's so complex, you know. Those situations are so insensitive. How would I know that person is going
Water
to
it down, then.
actually attack?
Are you killing for your kid?
If it was black and white, yeah, I would shoot in a crowd of people to protect my kid.
Wow. Next one. Next
Okay.
one. Roll it.
Roll through.
Clip it.
I was raised by a parent who yelled. I always changed the way that I interact with people.
So a new study just came out that yelling at kids can be just as harmful as physical and sexual abuse.
Do you find this to be true?
Absolutely not. We all been yelled at. You're gonna melt. You're gonna fall apart.
She did have a family member, a child. Whenever his mother yelled at him, it would like genuinely hurt her. He would cry for hours.
Tend to be more soft toned because I know how much it affected me.
You're yelling at them because you're angry with yourself and take your frustrations out on them. That would be abuse. And emotional abuse can be just as bad as physical because it still affects you mentally and spiritually.
Not sure if it would go to the extent of physical or sexual, because in the case of an emergency, your kid is about to get hit by a car.
There's a season and a reason for everything. There's a time to live, there's also a time to kill.
I think it's better for parents to just sit down, try to understand their children. At the end of the day, they're humans too.
Adults are supposed to have more control over their temper.
OG in the bucket hat.
Was spitting.
My dog, bro.
Yeah.
He was spitting for sure.
I think you just kind of have to find that range where it's obviously you don't want to yell at them with hate because you can kind of feel that when it's out of anger, but you also have to like get the kids' attention because sometimes they're running around fucking around and shit. So you gotta, hey, get the fuck down, bro.
I think it's there's definitely room for us at least to break the cycle. Cause I know we were kind of raised similarly. I'm talking about like the disciplinary actions. Let's just say that. You know what I mean?
I get you.
So like, there's definitely room to break the cycle, but that starts with the build up.
Yeah.
Like if you're letting them be fucking dickheads, they're gonna be fucking dickheads, bro. So like you said, you gotta yell at them. Is there a possibility? Go ahead.
Coming down to the main question though, I do not think it's like up to that, like sexual or physical abuse. There's for sure a bit of like overdoing it, like you guys are saying, right? But it's not up to that. Like that's just going down to the main level. Now, what I think about it though is, we all grew up similarly in like that type of like more aggressive environment. I want to say
aggressive love.
They still loved us to death, right? But it was a little bit shown a different way.
I think it's just kind of like the hurt people.
Yeah.
So you feel it when like because your parents are fucking going through shit too. So it's like they're going through shit. They're not feeling it. And what are they gonna do? Yell to the only motherfucker that can't do anything back, you know? So it's like I feel like sometimes we did get our fair share of like, fuck, like, you know, shit's rough right now. So it's like, sit down, just not doing shit, you know?
It's on the kid to learn how to kind of just absorb that.
Yeah, I guess so.
But like
absorb it how though?
Like react to it differently. Because I think as much as we might not think so, but I think our parents kind of started the breaking of the cycle. They didn't fully break the cycle because my dad, I still hear all that shit about it. Your grandpa was 84 years old, still beating my ass. I'm like, all right, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
It's the 10th time I heard this today.
Yeah. I can't tell you how many times my mom would be like, yo, you don't know how bad I had it. And I was like, breaking the cycle for sure.
Like,
Gotta slow it down.
I know.
Show me.
So I don't know how bad you had it, but I know how I have it. And this shit is not nice.
I think it's better for us, though, overall.
Sexual abuse, let's just say sexual abuse is not necessary at all.
No, I don't think so.
But like, why is sexual abuse bad outside of the action of sexual abuse? It's the long-term effects. Those long-term effects are still present in long-term verbal abuse.
What do you say, bro?
Obviously, there's the moral thing.
I think it is. I just don't think...
I think this is referring to the long-term effects, not just the action itself.
I feel like there's a case to be made that the long-term effects for both of them, they are different for sure, I feel like. I can't even imagine what it would feel like to be like sexually abused or anything like that. Yeah. But I feel like for the actual what we got, I feel like we are better for it at the end of the day because we are talking about it in a way like, yo, we should lighten up compared to what we got it. You know?
And now when we become dads, it's gonna be like we're gonna have PTSD of what we're doing. It's gonna be like, okay, was that really necessary?
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you could connect with your child on all levels, do it. Because as soon as they feel disconnected one way, you're gonna take it out on them.
Yeah.
And then like we probably put our parents through some shit,
not even thinking about it.
Right, unconsciously. But it's like now we have to remember what the fuck we're doing. It's like now we get why they were yelling at us because we're being little fucking dickheads.
Yeah.
You fix the correction, their dickheadedness, not out of anger. You'd fix it out of love. So the anger has to be purposeful. A lot of the times, parents don't do it out of love. They do it out of like frustration because they're frustrated at their actions. And so the anger isn't purposeful. It's just them expressing their emotions, which isn't the right way to show them that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean that goes full circle to like what he said too. You know, like they're going through stuff too. Yeah. You know, they all going through stuff that they had from a kid. Too. Yeah, kids are people, parents are people too, you know? So it's like, I know, and I understand it now, looking back at it. But for sure, when I was that little kid, I'd be like, damn, my parents hate me right now, you know?
Fuck you, Mom!
Yeah, exactly.
But I feel like it also teaches you, like, how to react to that stuff. Because you're going to go through shit like that outside of your house. And it's like, for some kid that's never been yelled at, like the second his boss or some stranger starts yelling at him, what is he going to do? Freak out, start crying or some shit.
It's a lot of the kids now, bro.
Yeah, and that's why it's like they're soft.
That's why I'm honestly grateful, bro.
These little fucking things right
like I know we all have like the issues that we deal with and everything like that, but at the end of the day, I definitely am grateful.
I just get fucking 360 no scope with the chancla and shit, and now kids be reading words on their phone and start.
My mom won't even buy me McDonald's, bro. That's crazy.
But we got McDonald's at home.
Hay frijoles en la casa.
We had rice. We had side mid. My fucking dad. I started to learn early on, bro, because CJ would get the brakes beat off of him, bro. And like my dad is pretty much like degrading. It's like strip down to your underwear. We already know what's coming, bro. Clacks the belt. Clack, clack. We know what's coming.
Oh no.
Yeah, it just makes it. It's just like, oh. Do I see myself doing it to my kid? Absolutely, if it's necessary. But do I see why he was doing it? Absolutely, bro.
But it's funny because, like, I'm not sure if your mom says it, but like, my mom to me and him would be like, "Oh, y'all be like cats and dogs, like fighting, like just bickering and stuff in the house." But it's like you think back and it's like, I remember when you used to go get the belt when my mom would ask you to go grab it. It's like, dude,
that's real. That is so real.
I feel like we all got that where it's like, at least if you had siblings, it's like. Yeah. This fool's getting his ass chewed out, and they tell you, go grab the belt.
Now, my mom's favorite line was, "Hey, shut the fuck up. Just fight already." And then we will look at each other. Walk our asses upstairs, bro. We ain't gonna fight each other.
I don't think we ever squabbled like that.
Nothing past like pushing fiits. Like never.
There's no sense of squabbling past the age of fucking like or under the age of 14. Dog.
Yeah.
Oh, you got my eye.
Yeah, definitely.
I think other than pushing,
pushing and throwing shit.
Dude, those chancla skills come in handy, dog. Things be flying.
I was the dickhead that would fuck with them.
I
push the buttons.
So he used to throw deodorants at me.
Damn.
For real?
Like axe cans?
I remember that.
Axe cans.
It probably was, dude.
It was like a speed stick or some shit.
Oh, so Sean Strickland that shit, dog.
Damn.
He said, I did that.
I remember that, bro. Yeah, I did that.
It shapes us. It shapes us. Learning lessons.
Now I only freak out sometimes when I see deodorant.
I think that's because you guys are real close in age, though.
Yeah.
Because like CJ and Matthew are 8 years apart. And then I'm 4 from both of them.
I mean, I'm 9 from Giovanni, so it's like...
But it's like, you're not going to squabble with Giovanni.
Nah. I definitely mess with him at practice, though, but like... Other than that, like, I wouldn't squabble. Even if he got, like, in my face, I don't know about squabble. Pushing for sure. You know, you still got to put him in their place.
Yeah.
Especially Giovanni.
Yeah.
Because, like, he's still coming up. Like, you know, he could be hot-headed. He could have a temper, but, like, watch it.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
And I feel like the rough part was that kind of because of that gap where it's like, I know you got Matt and we got Giovanni where it's like, fuck. These kids got babied.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right? And you see the difference.
Yeah, because going, like, to that point, us getting to get, like, similar in age, I feel like a lot of the times that I would get in trouble, he would get in trouble too. So we went through, like, the same beatings. Like, of course, there was those times that I would instigate, he would instigate. You know, there's stuff like that. And then only one of us got our ass beat. But, yeah, like, we would both get it. So, like, me and Giovanni, like, I don't understand him as much as I understand this guy, just because of that age difference.
Yeah, but it plays a big ass difference.
It does.
Too. Yeah. And so like, you're 7 away from him? Yeah, because you're 21, huh? Even that's a long time. That's why I think CJ and Matthew never really... The only thing they click about is like anime and shit. But even then, if me and CJ really wanted to squabble, he was fighting MMA when we were growing up.
Yeah.
So I was one of his sparring partners. And if we're just going straight hands, I would be his boxing round. Like I would look for it to be his boxing round. Be like, kick sparring. Man, I don't want to kick that motherfucker, bro. I'm good. I'm good. And I'll run. Kick sparring. Nah, I'm good. Boxing. All right. I'm gonna get my get back, and I would crack his ass as hard as I could. He wouldn't go down, but we would just bang, bah, 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 bah. And then it was like, that's all right, we good. And then we'll put everything together, and I'm running again. And then he'll get me, and I'll be like, bitch, leave me alone. But I could never do that with Matt. I feel like bro, they were fucking babied. Even now, they're so baby. They're like, their sense of independence is just out the window right now. But
although because of that gap, I feel like because we have a bit, at least you had 4 years between you and Matt. We have 7.
It's like technically 3, but
so it's like I feel like because of that, it's for some reason it feels like he grew up kind of alone too. So his sense of independence is like actually really good. Like he could take care of himself. You know, he's not gonna die of hunger, as my mom would say. And I just think it's because we were kind of growing up together. He was still a baby. So when we're like teenagers, he's barely coming up.
So it was different for me. Like. I'm 16, Matthew's 13. Like we can talk to each other, but I think me being his coach has kind of helped us get closer. Yeah. Ever since we came back from Nebraska, I feel like we came closer because he was the only child for those 9 months, right? And like we would rarely call each other, and I would have to like gaslight him into calling me. Damn, bro, you don't love me, bro? You just fucking. What if I die? What if I die tomorrow? Yeah. And you didn't call me? Now what? But like now that I'm his coach, bro, it's like me and him are super close. He'll come to my room, yo, bro. And then he'll shoot the shit with me. And then all of a sudden he'll be like peeking his head in the door, going to sit in a chair, and then laying on the bed. And now he's just watching me play Fortnite. And he'll go back to his room. And then he'll come back again. And then he'll play Fortnite with me. So it's like us coming together instead of like him trying to bond like with my parents as a kid instead of an adult. It helps us all grow together because I guess that age group for you guys is a lot different than me and Matthew, but I feel like mentally was real different for me and him. Like he was still a baby when I was like trying to talk to him. Like I try to talk to him, he's fucking glued to his phone. Yeah. Even now, we'll go out to dinner, we'll go out to lunch, whatever. these fuckers just can't get off their phone. It's like, dude.
I think Giovanni's a little better though at it. Me and Giovanni still have, in my opinion, it's still a little like I could do better for sure. He definitely tries. I'm just a dickhead sometimes, to be completely honest. Sometimes. No, just sometimes. So so for sure, it's like I know I definitely can do better. It's definitely gotten better, but like those months that you guys are gone, like I'd go in there every once in a while and be like, "What are you doing?" Or like just go and like lay with him for a little bit, like on your bed, or like literally just like kind of like throw myself and like would just sit there for a little bit.
Yeah, he missed.
But like that was like the extent of it, you know.
Yeah.
Now it's getting better. Now that I've seen him like training and like something that we could actually connect on type of thing, because I feel like that was a big thing is like not finding it, but also kind of not looking for it, like that, like Dina hit and connect on.
Remember we were talking about like 4 a.m. outside of the gym, bro. We were just talking about how our younger siblings need support systems.
Oh, yeah.
Although we had older brothers, we had our parents or whatever, we never really had people that were backing us the way we wanted to.
Yeah.
And it's like the most we can do for Giovanni and Matthew is to be there for them and support them no matter what shitty decisions they make. Just be in the stands. We don't have to be in the corner, right? As long as we're there supporting them, yell your fucking head off from the stands, yell your head off from the corner, whatever. But they gotta know that we got them. And that, bro, 4 a.m, dog. I think we just filmed the pod, and then we like kept drinking outside the gym, and then it got way too deep. Loki almost cried. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey,
I get a little emotional when I talk about Matthew sometimes. Yeah, it's a little soft spot.
Yeah, like I said, like
soft spot.
Definitely. Like a reset button. The little baby reset button.
Trying to hit with that attitude. Reset.
It's a knuckle. Oh, not to shut down. Reset.
Start shaking his legs.
What's the Fortnite noise? The fucking.
Why was that perfect, bro? Fortnite crawling. That shit kills me at practice, bro. So he was dealing with. Oh, okay, I probably should say that kid's name, but he's dealing with a kid at practice, right? And I think he double-legged him and like kind of Charlie horsed him, and I saw him go down, and I hit Matthew, and I go, look, he's about to Fortnite crawl, and then he turns over and starts crawling, and I'm like, oh shit, hey, he needs a rest, and then we all go over, and we're like, stop moving. We're like, are you okay? He's like, nah, bro, I fucked up my leg. We're like, hey, bandies, we need some man.
Where's the spray?
I know Coach was so pissed. He like started laughing with us. It was so funny, bro. Oh my goodness. I have way too much fun doing that job. All right.
Hold up. According to the people that made that video, the people that test that survey, what other option do they have? You can't yell at your kids. You can't beat your kids. You can't rape your kids. What other option do you have?
Okay, stop, bro. Don't make the last one seem normal. You can still beat them. You can still talk to them. It just
according to them though, like what other option is there?
But those are gentrified ass people, bro. A black dude with a bun.
I think there's other forms of like positive reinforcement you could use.
Like what? Like,
bro, you almost gotta treat them like a puppy when they're that young.
To what age though?
Project Mbappe have that motherfucker doing push-ups. You know.
Once they start getting older and rebelling, though, that stuff ain't gonna work. Like,
but there's a reason why they're rebelling.
Why is that?
Because they feel entitled. They feel like we shouldn't be disciplining them. Maybe it's too far, but then as we're talking about this right now, we thought it was too far when it was happening, but now we're sitting here talking about it. It's like, okay, it really wasn't too far. Like, they could have done a lot worse.
Yeah. Because like,
it doesn't sound like you were beat as a child, bro.
As a kid, you see a beating as in like, dude, we were getting hit with like sandals and whips and shit.
Whips?
No, whips. What do you call them? Belts.
What?
Feel, boy.
That is actually the quagmire of this next question. What is this considered beating?
Giggity.
I know what they did.
Oh, I seen this video. This video's old.
Young man, I ain't whooping you with no problem, nigga.
That low quality, bro.
Come on.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I ain't worried about blood. I ain't worried about blood. Look at the walls. Yeah. They don't see this in school, do they? But when you go in there, you want to cut up and disrespect and talk shit to teachers. They gotta come home to this. Got you leaking now, don't it? Now clean yourself up.
Damn, he tired now. Now he need a brewski.
Now he's not playing about this school, and you know this. I done told you. Don't be crying. You don't be crying when you in there talking shit to them teachers and being disrespectful, do you? No, you don't.
What? Boy, it's so
white. You don't get that belt and whoop them. You give them a chance because there may be some hidden aggression behind it. Give him a chance to shoot back. Let him shoot how he feels. He feel like he want to cut up in school. He know the consequences. So he deal with me when he get home. And that's what it is. Teenage discipline 101. And that wasn't even the first round.
Yeah, we know.
Everybody, let's take this to school. Tell him, hey, I cut up in school. My dad don't play that shit.
Damn.
I don't get butt whoopings. We put on gloves. Let him know. Let him know. You leaking like a motherfucker, right? Yeah, you want to go back to school? Cut up some more? Huh? Tell your friends who you cut up for today. Let them know. Nicole, Natalie, hey y'all. This what happened when I cut up with y'all. Hey, let them know. Let them know. Tell your teacher you sorry.
Sorry for getting up and walking out of the class.
What's wrong with you, boy? Play them games, you already know. Clean all this blood up. Go get that shampooer. And you got a report card coming. That report card better be golden. Signing out.
Signing out. Valid. 100% valid. What do you mean, what?
That's crazy. That was too far.
If I've taken one thing from my parents, they like when we pick our friends and shit, it's like, is that person gonna be there when you're getting your ass beat? No. Okay. You think you should be doing fuck shit with them? Probably not, right? He gave him a chance. He's not hitting him 100%. Because if he was, that kid wouldn't be standing right now.
He hit him pretty. I think he crossed the line in terms of how hard you hit him. Like, remember that? Like,
no, bro, he has a shot. Yeah. Move your fucking head. Block. You think you bad?
I think what's worse is when you get kind of cornered and then they start, you get hit with the saddle or something. Because then that's like super demeaning in a sense. Whereas like this, you have a way to protect yourself.
In a sense, it's there, but they don't have it doesn't like they have the training or like the ability to be actually be able to defend themselves.
It's not like he's like firing off, weave.
That guy probably doesn't have training either.
I don't know, but he was hitting the way he was kind of moving, bobbing and weaving.
He was just hitting the kid, and the kid was taking all of it.
The way he was kind of weaving, I think he's like a little bit MMA training.
I don't think so. We got to replay it if you think he was weaving, bro. That kid almost knocked him out.
I think you're putting too much value on the amount of blood there was.
I know it did.
He's also hitting his gloves. He's like hitting himself in the face.
Young man, I ain't whooping you with no problem, nigga. We teach you how to learn.
He's aiming for his face.
I don't know, bro.
Look, that is not bobbing and weaving, dog.
I'm not saying he's good. I'm saying he's like attempting it, so I'm sure he's like taking a few classes or something.
Yeah. They don't see this in school, do they? But when you go in there, you want to cut up and disrespect and talk shit to teachers. They gotta come home to this.
Like this punch right here. Watch it. That was too hard.
It's not full punching, bro. His feet are planted. There's no power off of it. Off of his whole body, there's no power. It's just his arm power.
He's not a super weak man. It's the amount of power doesn't necessarily have to be based off of the person. It's still the amount of power.
Is the kid slept?
I think he's definitely hitting him.
That's for sure.
Right?
If this was no gloves, though, you would call that abuse.
Yeah.
But because the gloves are on there, it's okay.
No, I think it would have been okay, but once again, he's not hitting him 100%. He's pulling his punches. He's talking to him. Make sure he's cognitive. He's making sure his brain is still working.
I don't know. He's talking to him.
Look, dude, I'm so torn because I look at this kind of like me and Giovanni training, right? he's way younger than me. There's definitely that power difference and that size difference. If I'm looking at it in a jits way, I think it's perfectly fine me beating his ass. That I'm kind of on his side where I'm just like, I'm not sure that was okay.
Let's look at the
If there
situation.
was like less power, maybe, bro. But I feel like it was kind of like pushing it. There was definitely that line and I think it could have been crossed in that for sure. Like I don't know if I would necessarily do that.
I think that was valid. Like, bro, if you are disrespecting teachers, it reflects your parents. So now you're making me look bad because you want to do hoodlum shit.
I don't know because I've never got fists though. I don't think we ever got fists. We always got the belt.
No, we've never got fists.
Like always had like an extension. I never got the fist. So I'm looking at it in the way like that we did it. I think that's pushing it for sure. I think there's a point that because we train, I could definitely see it in a way that like it would be okay. But I think that the video, it just made it seem a little bit too much. At least for me, for sure. I'm like on Oscar's side on this one.
And also, Isaac, you said it makes you look bad, or it makes the parent look bad. You should be punishing the kid because you want them to be better, not because you want to repair your pride. It's not
repairing my pride.
To punch him because you made him look bad? Because he made you look bad? That's kind of as he's trying to...
He's making himself look stupid, too.
Yeah, but that part of it's like, I'm going to hit you a little bit harder because you disrespected me.
I don't know. Now you guys are taking my words and flipping them. It's not. I'm not saying that's the only reason.
No, I know, but I don't think it should like escalate it because of that. Like to any point.
Okay, but
where it's like, oh, you're fucking up my image, so I'm gonna hit you that little bit harder.
But I never said that was the only reason. It's just a factor. The same way that kid went to go mouth off at school, be disrespectful, is the same way I'm gonna feel like you're doing it because I was a bad parent. But I'm not gonna hit you in resent.
Watching it back, definitely, it's valid, the tactic of it. Put on gloves, I'm going to put on gloves, you know.
Like that I could agree on for sure, yeah.
He was pulling his punches. The majority of those punches he was pulling. Maybe 1, 2 to the head, I feel like. I'm trying to think what would be worse. If he goes full strength to the body or full strength to the head. Because you also add that aspect of it. Where it's like, oh, why are you socking him in the head, you know?
But he was also hitting his gloves and he was hitting himself in the face.
That's true too, but I'm saying one way or another, I feel like that's kind of like...
With no context, right? That kid goes back to school. The teacher looks at him all beat. His dad's telling him to let him know that who beat his ass, right? Like that's a easy way to...
Really what's wrong with that though? As a parent doing their job.
Because as a teacher, if I'm like, oh, dude, this kid's fucking trouble. Usually you account that, oh, he's probably not getting shit at home. But then if he comes in, it's like, I'm sorry I got roughed up by my dad. Oh, okay. At least you're doing that.
That's not what it is. It's not, I'm sorry I roughed up. It's, I'm sorry I disrespected you and ran my fucking mouth off. Him getting his ass beat by his dad was his own actions. The dad just happened to set up the camera.
There should be consequences to what he did. I don't know if that level of an ass beating was it though.
Maybe
I'll just say that.
Maybe it's because we don't know the whole story either. Maybe there was more to it.
Maybe there was. Maybe he's been a shithead the whole time.
Nah, if he was throwing stuff, he would have said that. If there was anything worse, he definitely would have said that.
When you're that heated, bro, it's like...
When you're that heated, you're throwing everything out there like to make him look as bad as possible. So he would have thrown it. If there was something worse, he would have said it. Instead, he just said...
He said that wasn't the first round, bro. Maybe he said it in the first 5 or 10, however it was.
That's the only video that exists. I'm pretty sure that's the...
Because I'm thinking, right? It's like, it looks really bad because you see the blood, right? But then you think, how hard do I really got to hit you for you to start, like, having a runny nose? Not necessarily super hard.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, definitely
so it sounds crazy. Those sounds could also be glove to glove, you know? You're hitting that glove. So it looks in a way, but you don't really know how hard those punches were.
I'm also so torn because he didn't look like a little kid.
Yeah.
Like he looked like he was older.
Like 16.
So like that almost made like he again, that's how I was so torn because I could definitely see the place for it and I definitely could see it happening. I just like the way that I'm looking at the video now for the first time, I wouldn't do it. I could see it. I just wouldn't do it myself.
I mean, if we put this in like in public, if another person is beating your ass like that, you're gonna sit there and take it. That this is where mine goes, right? So if it goes to that extent, they've had to do
There's stuff
something
before that,
real bad. Exactly. But if you can't sit there and fight me, if you want to do fuck shit, which causes somebody else to act the way I'm doing, what are you gonna do? You gonna turn and run? And that kid was standing there fighting. He was taking a fucking beating.
Especially when it's on a term of like not knowing how to respect people. Like you gonna respect me, bro.
Like, you disrespected teachers, and if it's a teenager, that's high school. So that he's not just disrespecting one teacher.
It's like I definitely, in a sense like that, where it's like, first offense, I'm not gonna pull the gloves out, fight me.
First offense,
but like
marking them down. Strike.
But if it's like becoming a habit where you're like fucking around too much, I think it could get to that extent where it's like,
built up.
All right, dude, you want to get some shit out here?
Yeah,
try.
Like
slip right hand.
There's a reason why they're doing it.
I think so.
I don't think the dad was just like, here, put these shits on, bro.
Let me set up the camera real quick. Hey, stay right there real quick. All right, I'm gonna beat your ass right there.
They have walkouts and shit. That's crazy.
The mom walks out with the numbers.
Little siblings are the announcers. That's fucked, bro.
He said it wasn't the first round, bro. Round 3.
So you wouldn't go that far?
I think that ventures in the realm of abuse. The point of disciplining a child is so that they know not, because they're stupid. So you're telling them that is stupid. You need to stop doing that. And he went too far in telling him that. He got his point across, but he kept going.
So you don't think the son didn't do anything to deserve that?
He warranted a consequence, but the crime, the punishment didn't fit the crime. That's what it is. That was cruel and unusual. That
but after so many slaps on the wrist, bro, you can only say bad boy.
Now you're saying that the consequence wasn't enough previously. Maybe that's true. That's him being another bad parent. It can't be either the low extremes or the high extremes.
But by your definition, is it really bad parenting? Because I gave you enough tries.
Does that mean you don't think there's anything worse than that?
Though.
What do you mean?
Say it again.
We don't know the full story.
Okay, but he just said he didn't warrant that. But like, how do we know?
Yeah, okay. Like
that works both ways.
Yeah.
It's saying he likely did, because of his age, he didn't warrant that much of a beating. Because he's still young. He's stupid. And by that time, you said he wasn't just like 14 or like 13. He looked like he was 16 or 17 or something.
They got to learn now
at that
before
point,
they get put into real life.
At that point, the parents should have already instilled those values, and he clearly hasn't. So we let it build up to the point where we have to abuse him. That isn't right.
Are you killing for a kid that age?
What did they do?
Full circle.
Same thing. Or it's like,
why would I kill somebody?
No, not same thing. But I mean, like a kid that's same age. 16? Like, say they do something.
Aware
at that
of
age,
their actions.
Are you doing?
Well, I said Cain Velasquez, but his daughter was sexually abused.
Yeah.
So if they're sexually abused, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. If they're sexually abused, yeah.
Because it's like in that situation where it's like that kid is getting into trouble. It's like he's old enough to know what's right, what's wrong, right? So it's like, does that warrant a situation where it's like this kid is on a path to do fuck shit, he gets that ass beating, corrects it, or he's gonna keep going on and doing more fuck shit? At that age, are you still protecting that kid, knowing with his own choices he's choosing the wrong way?
Like I said, if he gets sexually abused, yes.
I'm with you. Definitely. If he's killing someone, I don't know if I'm killing for him. Like, depending on the situation, right?
Yeah, if they kill somebody, that's on you, bro.
Yeah, that's on you. Like, you did that shit. That's on you. You fucked up. I'm cool.
So if he dies the next day, you're just gonna be cool in your conscience?
No, I mean, of course I lost a child, bro. Like, of course I'm gonna feel something for it. But at the same time, like, I gotta understand, like, his decision led to that consequence. Like, if he killed someone, right? Someone retaliates and kills him.
The same person.
Yeah. Yeah, that goes with the grave, bro.
So the timing and they were
draw 5 steps.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, like if that ends up happening, right, then of course you lost a child. What did you say earlier? No parent should bury their child. Right?
You wouldn't feel any guilt.
I don't know if guilt would be. I mean, maybe. I can't speak on it like 100% because like of course I've never gone through it.
I think you're bound to feel guilt when it's something where it's like I'm bringing this person up.
I think
so. It's like their fuck ups in a way reflect how they were brought up. So you kind of have to feel guilty, or at least I feel like you would feel guilty, because in a sense they're still your responsibility. Whatever, no matter what age they're at. So, but it's like some things you just can't help.
But like I said, bro, they gotta learn now.
Yeah, that's why you yell at your kids.
Discipline
or
them
more.
Here and there, yeah, for sure. Like, I'm definitely not against discipline, to get that straight. But
you killing for a kid that age? Are you killing for a kid that age?
I think so.
It's your kid, man.
That's why sports are important.
Discipline.
Sports are very important. Discipline.
Combat sports, preferably. Football kids be mouthing off.
Yeah.
Get some brain damage, bro. It's good for you.
I think it's because
for sure.
I think it's
just not too much.
Just a couple of brain
just
cells,
not too
bro.
much.
Yeah, you just want to the right amount of retarded you want to get to, right?
No, they don't.
They don't have to be the full retarded. Like
it's the right amount.
It's
man.
just toughening up. It's just toughening up.
I'm telling you, like losing like 3, 4, 5 brain cells, maybe, you know, a couple of hits to the dome.
30,
like,
40, 50. So would you kill for a kid at 16? Your kid is 16?
Probably. You see, 16, he's a dumbass. So yeah, I still have to protect him. He's still really stupid like me.
You also can't just treat him like he's a dumbass, though.
You know, I wouldn't kill for him because he wouldn't get in that situation because I'd be raising him. I'd raise him perfectly.
Are you disciplining a child?
Are you disciplined? No, I was kidding.
Are you disciplining, as in, like, are you getting the belt, setting down, this is right, this is wrong? Is that
Not
something?
with I don't know why I would need a belt to do that. But so no.
They did some
So you're
fuck
doing
shit, bro.
front hand or backhand at that point in time? Like, if you're not using your belt, what are you using? Closed fist?
He just takes him, stuffs his hair on them, and then velcros their face.
You have to teach them the values. You can't just tell them not to do something and not to do something. You have to teach them the real value behind that. So when they grow, they encounter these situations.
I mean, for sure, but kids are still gonna be kids.
They won't know the value.
Yeah.
If you just tell them, you sit them down when they're like 5, you don't talk to people like this because they won't like it. They're still gonna talk to
what
people
is it?
like
He's
that.
literally gonna talk to you like, like right after. You know?
Like they're gonna have to do some fuck shit for you to say, okay, can't be doing this shit.
That's a super simple way of trying to teach that value. There's more creative and more effective ways to do that. Like taking up what they've already experienced, using that as like metaphors and like allowing them to really understand.
Okay, so using
but I think
that
that's
experience.
the problem. I feel like you can't really set, like, at least for a young kid, like set one thing and get them to understand it the exact same way that you do.
You can't give a 4-year-old expectations.
No, I feel like in a way you kind of have to create an environment to where like it's what they see, because they're gonna replicate the shit that they see. So it's like I could tell the kid like hey, we can't talk to him, or you can't say those words. But if they see you go off and use the shit, it's like they're gonna be like, you doing it.
Like they almost have to do wrong in order to know what's right from wrong.
It's also, you just said, Jesse, like you don't use these words. Well, why not? And why do you use them? You explain all those aspects to it because it's like kind of not a super complex thing, but for them, especially in the new world, it is kind of complex.
But I feel like for a kid, you can't go and be like, you can't say fuck because you'll offend people. It's like you can't say that.
But Dad, you just said fuck.
Because you can't say that. Once you're old enough to start understanding shit like that, then you start to understand. Yo, you can't say fuck because this, because of that. But when you're a kid, you just got to tell them, hey, you can't say that.
Yeah. Because kids are gonna cuss, bro.
Because kids are gonna start saying shit.
They're gonna cuss whether you like it or not.
I'm fine with them like cussing in front of his buddies or in his buddy's corner, but like it's the same thing of you don't cuss in public or because of like the same reason as you don't like get naked in public. It's just this like human decency type thing.
The rule for my parents at least was like, once you're 18 and we can see that you're independent, you can say whatever you want around us. So if they're 18 and they're still on some fuck shit, they still can't hold a conversation with somebody, not really get off their fucking phone, then bro, you don't have the freedom to talk the way you can't talk to me as a person if you can't talk to other people as people either.
I feel like it boils down kind of to like a respect thing where it's like you gotta respect me enough to like know what you can and can't say. Once you come to an age where it's like we're mutually on the same page, then say whatever, because I know you know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because kids will start saying shit randomly without knowing the severity of their words. You know, because they could say, you know, kids say fucked up shit all the time. It's like, do they mean it? No. But once you come to an age where it's like what you say gets held at face value.
At a standard. That's when you start extending those standards.
You know, and it's like you can't tell a kid at a young age to understand that shit.
At what age though?
I just thought about it real quick. We're fucking talking about parenting, bro.
Wait, I kids.
Ain't that crazy?
Hey, look, we're gonna be looking back at this later on and be like, dude,
hopefully we look back on this shit when we're sitting on money
and thinking about this, right?
Manifest.
But I feel like at that point, right, does it change it?
I'm hoping my kid gets raised as a rich little asshole. We gotta break the cycle.
We can't be good no more. It leaves a little asshole though.
Yeah, but even like the rich kids, they're being taught the same values. It's just in a different way, and then they realize that they're rich kids, and then they start wearing it on their sleeve.
I don't think so. I think an asshole starts an asshole from a young age.
But an asshole can definitely change though. Which is what I'm saying.
I don't know, bro. Because like at the end of the day, there was like the nature nurture, right?
That's
it's
my
like
favorite
a big
saying.
thing.
That's my favorite
saying. Nature, no.
I love that one. I love that one.
Is it nature? Is it nurture? Like, do you really grow? Like, you come out of the womb as an asshole? Or is it like your environment that makes you? Like
I think it's half and half. Because like I said, you're gonna pick up little kids pick up everything, even the shit you don't know, right? So they'll pick up how you feel.
But that's the nurture then.
That, right?
That's not nature. Like that's not like you coming out an asshole. Like no baby's out like, dude, yeah, fuck the world, you know.
But I think that's what makes an individual because there's always two sides to a coin. Even if you're standing on the same spot, you can see it from one or the other side.
For sure, but I feel like for me at least, a baby's a blank slate, bro. You make that person. That's all. That's all.
Come out with like.
I think you come out with abilities. I think that you come out with base settings in the sense that like I'm built this way. You know, like I have like certain things that I'm good at and that I'm not good at. I think that's just natural.
Potential.
Like the potential of it, right? Like every kid has potential, but if he's gonna be an asshole, I think that's like the parent like that didn't do it.
No special cards.
I don't think so, because then that's like. It's like going to like a serial killer, right? Did their parents make him a serial killer? You know? Was Dahmer's dad in the back teaching him how to butcher some motherfucker?
No, but there was things that they did to make him look at a world in a dark way. Like all those kids usually, right, were either abused or like some sort of like just physical, mental. Not always, but most of the time when you look at it, they're either missing a mom, missing a dad. They weren't taken care of right. They were abused, like all sorts of stuff like
basketball.
That. Huh? They liked playing basketball.
They never picked up how to swim.
They never picked up how to swim, bro. They didn't teach them how to ride a bike, so like they kill bikers now.
That was a good one.
Like I think it's more of that. I think that like you have your base settings of how you're built.
Base settings is so funny to me.
Because it's like I said, it's a two sides. Because the one person is gonna choose whether or not to be an asshole.
You can kind of tell too.
But there's always two people in the same situations, but the way they look at it isn't the same. It's the glass half full, half empty, right? So it's like I think a pessimist most likely is kind of rooted in that pessimistic way of thinking.
That pessimism is developed through their childhood experiences. It's not. You're not born with pessimism whatsoever. It's developed because of you experience negative things at a young age, and so your worldview is tinged with negative.
Right, but what I'm saying is, like us, right? We're born in the same household, did most of the same stuff, but we're not the same person.
Because you had completely independent experiences.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Because it's like we went through the same shit, but the way he was thinking about it is not the same way I was thinking about it in the moment, right? So like when I look on it further, like forward from where I was, it's like I see it one way. I see this as being cruel, unusual, you know, and he sees it as I fucked up. I shouldn't have done that. Now because like in the moment, right? Let's say we just got our ass whooping, right? You did something, I covered, and now we're both getting beat, right? So what's for you? Oh, dude, I definitely did that. And this ass whooping is warranted. Right?
Dude. Like, definitely fucking fucked up, bud.
Fuck, I shouldn't have shed the dog. Right? And it's like, I'm sitting there being like, fuck, I'm taking an ass beating for this asshole. Right? So now, while you're being like, shouldn't have done this shit, I'm over here building resentment. And now I'm thinking, oh, dude, now I can't trust people because I'm going to get an ass whooping.
Oh, mine was different. I watched CJ get his ass beat, and then it was like, yeah, I probably shouldn't fuck up.
I'm
but
trying
see,
to
and
make
going
the
on that, what was your brother thinking? He's making it out the gutter while you're like,
CJ?
I probably shouldn't fuck up. It's like they're both experiencing the same thing, but they're not building it the same way.
Yeah, that's on him for not learning, though. For real. Love you, bro, but that was on you. That ass.
Look straight at the camera.
Hey, get some help.
Because it has to be, for me, like, it just has to be the way that you're raised. Yes, you look at it differently, but again, I think that comes down back to, like, the potential thing, too.
I guarantee you that kid that just got his ass beat ain't gonna do that shit again, bro.
Most likely. We will hope not, at least. I wouldn't want to see part 2 of that video, you know? I wouldn't want to see around. Yeah, exactly.
All right. Last one.
More. This is what happens when somebody doesn't experience discipline.
Solo rave. Yeah. Got his twin sitting next to him. Oh, shit.
What is that?
Cocaine. He's lighting his own.
Oh!
What a finale. Not the room punches.
That's fucking crazy.
Imagine you're walking out of the neighborhood Walmart, right? And in the back of the parking lot, you're seeing this minivan smoking.
That was a single cab truck.
Bro, he's not in a Walmart. That motherfucker is like in the middle of a field, like just getting done with his work day, like just thinking about having a rave, dude. That guy is raving in like cornfields, dude. That's where that guy is raving.
Great way to take out your aggression, though.
Yeah.
Punch the roof of your car, dude.
That roof ain't going nowhere, bro. It's not gonna leave me this time.
Couple knuckle parts up there, dude.
God damn.
That is wild.
That's the kind of kid I don't kill for no more.
Kyle. That boy Kyle. That was funny. He lit the thing on fire and he checked it. There was nothing in his hair.
Make sure it wasn't on fire.
That's Kevin right there, dude.
That's a
crazy video. Motherfucker. That's a crazy video for sure.
Good roundup this week, Oscar.
Yeah.
Fucking solo rave. I'm just thinking about how he fucking kept taking the torch out, bringing it back in, and then he lit the thing on fire.
I don't know what that was. I'm like,
yeah, dude, what was that? Like, because it caught on fire.
What was the powder, Oscar?
It's probably cocaine. Yeah, he was just missing the hookers.
It's a lot of fucking cocaine, bro.
That was Bart right next to him, dude. That's his pillow.
And the fucking Bart had a piercing in the top of his head. I don't know if you guys saw that.
What? For real? I did not see that.
Can you just click on it one more time?
What's that? A scorch mark from a previous raid?
What the fuck? How did he light it, by the way? Oh, he just it's a waste.
He did not need that much.
Can't even talk no more. Here's the firework. How did the firework light?
That's why I put it down.
Dude, there's so much powder just like falling out of his mouth still, dude.
His mouth must be
It's
so
just cornstarch.
He must be so numb from all that coke.
I don't know that was coke.
Dude, that's so weird now looking at it again. How the fuck did he start the fire, by the way? It literally
the
just
first fire was weird.
Yeah. Like it just popped up out of nowhere.
Bro, push the hazards and it started the fire.
I thought he had the little cigarette lighter, the one that you push in.
It was an old car.
Could have. That was weird though, because that
fucking
shit
lit
lit
up
up real quick.
That was a fucking Molotov, though.
Also, how the fuck did Bart not catch on fire on that one?
That's a good question.
It's that piercing, bro.
Give him superpowers.
Different.
That's
Pierce Bart is different. That's funny, man. I wouldn't mind breaking it into 2 videos, so we have this week and next week covered, like a part 1, part 2 type deal.
All right.
I'm itching up.
So do the outro for this one?
Oh my god, bro. Are we doing one finger too? Like, let's settle this now. So we just go
Let's outro it and then we'll.
Man, so we're not even doing the mousetraps this time. So they're just there to tease.
No, we'll just say that we're gonna play. We're gonna have a part 2.
Am I doing it?
I introed it.
Fine.
You gotta leave that.
I don't even remember how we do this. All right, guys. That was today. This week. We're gonna run that back. Thank you guys for watching. That was this week's episode. Come find out what the fuck this shit's about next week. Blue ball you for now. Follow us on all the platforms: Instagram, YouTube, Spotify. Follow him on Instagram.
Isaac Youngman. Follow Matt.VJJ 808 Little Kingdom. Follow Big Dog Oscar on Twitch. Right here.
Right here too.
Morty Smith, that's me.
Y'all pull it up. Right there too.
Right here. Right here. Right there. Right there. Right here.
On the TV.
Making my job so hard. Bro.
Yeah, I know. Right here.
Yeah.
Hey,
follow this guy over here on.
Oh, Javier Head. This time. I knew it off the dome. Nice. Practiced.
Nice. Yeah. Follow me at Jesse Guad.
Deuces.